Hi YouTube. I know it's been a long time since I actually made a video. I was away for a while just because I didn't know what to update about. My life was kind of chaotic, so it took a little while for me to actually get myself to where I am now. You know what I mean? I was kind of like in a downward spiral, out of control. So a lot of things have changed. Of course, the last time you guys saw me, I was married. And then I went through a divorce, and then I started dating someone. That was one of the most complex relationships I've ever been in my life. It was difficult getting over her. I loved her more than anything. And after she cheated on me, I decided to start. Well, I wanted to remain single, but you know how that is. It doesn't always go that way. And so I had been actually talking to a friend of mine, and we became very close, and one thing led to another. And how can I say this? I guess it was very, oh my God, very tumultuous. That's the only way I know how to actually describe that relationship. It was very, very, very difficult from day one, and I think that that's why it was so hard to let her go. Our relationship was filled with lies and deception, and I think those are the most difficult to let go of, you know what I mean? But I'm not as crazy as I was with Diana when she left me. I was completely heartbroken. I was drinking. I was doing stupid things, things that I wouldn't normally do in order to be able to cope with the fact that she was no longer mine. I'm sorry if I look like this. I'm at work, so I just decided to go ahead and make an update here, being that it's quiet, and I work graveyard, so I'm able to do these updates a little bit more frequently. As you can see, I'm not wearing my piercing, and I hate the way it looks. I think it's going to be forever scarred. Anyways, back to what my original update was about. Jesse was a difficult thing. It was abusive. It was so much deceit, from one thing to another, saying, she loved me, she's never loved before, and then I find out it was completely the opposite. She has loved many, many times, and, that was a big thing for me to actually take in. We broke up. Well, she left in September 2011. And we've been back and forth, trying to make it work, and we just can't seem to. It's weird how somebody can hold so much passion and so much desire for someone, but sometimes that's not enough, you know what I mean? Love is based on completely different attributes, and when we don't have that, it just kind of crumbles. So anyways, that's kind of in a nutshell about what happened. My divorce, I did it for someone else after my divorce for 3 years, and then Jessie was, I don't know, we can go back and forth. She says 9 months, I say 6, you know what I mean? Because when you move, and it's kind of hard to base an actual relationship when you're not even living in the same city, But anyways, now that I'm single, I'm trying to work on myself, rebuild myself, especially, especially when you go from relationship to relationship. They take a little bit of you each time. So it has to do with a little bit of gaining yourself and seeing your self-worth. And that's been the hardest thing for me. But I will try to update more frequently. I've been away for the longest time, I think almost 3 years. So it's a big thing for me to say that I'm back. And I mean, I'm not always going to look like this. I'm not always going to be at work. I will try to make things more creative. I'm going to start dabbling in my photography a little bit more, because I actually stayed away from it. I had lost all desire in the things that I felt most passionately about. But I'm trying to gain Tori back, and so here's my journey. And for real, I will be updating this time, and it's not going to be like the last time where I said I was coming back and I just never did. But I needed that time away, and I think that now that my mind is a little bit more clear, it should be a more positive road. So anyways, for those that you remember me, and if I do gain more readers or more followers along the way, welcome. I'm going to try to be more, I don't know, I can't even find the word, more positive. Anyways, just welcome aboard. And to those that I followed, I missed you so much, and I'm glad to be back. Bye, everybody.